Okay, good. Okay. It's been a while, but we are back. Round 8 of Division 1 ERL Formula 1 racing after 1 week break, and we have Gabs retired. He is on provisional pole on the mediums. So, after 1 week break, we are back with this. I hope it's gonna be an intense championship. It's round 8. We are at Melbourne, and fortunately, we don't have 13 drivers. We have Myro. Well, we already have 3 who are out of this race. So, let's take a quick look of how the championship standings looked after the first break of the season. We have Amir, and of course we are going to be talking about the driver standings now. We have Amir in the Mercedes with a commanding lead, 123 points in the lead, and we have AV going second with 91, so that's going to be a 34 points lead, but still we still have 15 rounds left. Actually 14 rounds left, so 30 points lead is nothing, except if Amir kept showing us how consistent he is, and that's another sample. Amir on fastest time of 122.8, the first driver to cross the 122 mark. And there he goes, fastest time. And look at AV, who's in a flying lap, who's right second in the championship, 91 points in that Alfa Romeo, followed by Connor with that 84 points, and closely in the battle we're gonna have Gabs with a 73 points, and that's gonna be a 123.0 improvement, a 1 second improvement from AV, still not enough for fastest time. That's gonna put him P2. Yes, that's not bad. So it's really just fighting between the P4, the first 4 positions. So yeah. Now we're gonna talk a little about this circuit, the Australian, it's Melbourne Park circuit. This circuit that we've been in this Grand Prix that we've been used to in the opening rounds of most Formula 1 seasons. Let's see, Connor now on a flying lap. So as I was saying, this Grand Prix that we've been used to it being the let's see if Amir is gonna with Robinette. I'm just gonna have to send an invite real quick. So we're back again with Robinette. Now we're gonna switch soon to Amir, who's in an outlaw, who's on a flying lap now. Let's finish with Robinette first. And 123.255 still will retain his 4th position. We'll switch back to Amir, who went slower in Sector 2. Only 2 minutes left to go. We still have Connor on provisional pole. And there goes Amir abandoning his lap, and that's gonna be it. If Amir is gonna go into the pits, that's gonna be it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have another chance to go for an out lap. Connor is going for an out lap, so that's gonna be a battle between him. AV, who's at a flying lap now. I reckon that's gonna be his penultimate lap. You still have time to do one more lap. That's a good toe from Mari in the Alfa Romeo in front, who's still without a time. Now in the main straight, and let's see what is AV gonna do, and that's a 1:22.689, fastest in sector 2 and short of fastest time. So I guess that's gonna be pole for Connor. Oh, we actually have Amir on an out lap. He won't make it though. Okay, this Robinet going a little bit faster there in sector 2. Now heading into the technical sector 3. And to this very annoying turn here. And there we go. As I said, Amir won't do another lap. Robinet will go for that 1:22.8. which will still be fourth, right behind Amir. We have AV on a flying lap, and also Connor now starting a flying lap. He's already with the fastest sector 1, and AV aborting this lap. So that's gonna be pole for the McLaren driver for what's gonna be a 29 laps race. It's a 5.3 kilometers race. Mason just retired for the session. That's not a good time for Mason, I reckon. 5.3 kilometers track, and consisting of 16 turns. See how much Connor will improve, even though he doesn't need to improve. And a 1:21.8. Carter is on another planet. A 1:28.8. So if this continued into the race, that's gonna be a hell of a race. I hope it's gonna be an exciting one. So that's gonna be Connor taking the win. Win. Okay, maybe I'm foreshadowing. Who knows? Connor taking pole position here for the Australian Grand Prix. He's gonna start first and with a very high gap to the runner-up AV, who's gonna be on the front row next to Connor. A 1:22.6, way behind Connor. Amir third, Robinet fourth. And Robinette 4th, Shahwend 5th, Gabs going for a 6th, Flip, Gabs and Flips on a medium, Thibaut 8th, Vans 9th, Monty 10th, and then you're gonna have Mason, Hank, and Marvel has left the session. And I don't know if I'm mistaken, that seems like cheeky weather. I think it's some overcast. No, it's not gonna be. There's not gonna be any rain, so that's a bit foggy. There we go. In just a moment. Oh, he's here. Okay, so no need to send an invite. So that's gonna be a 29 laps race, and I hope it's gonna be an eventful race, eventful in overtakes and all that sort, not eventful in drama and safety cars, because we don't want that, especially with 13 drivers. We don't want to end with 10 or even less than 10. Who's gonna be in P1 after turn 1? That's gonna be hard to predict. And I know it's gonna be a hell of a fight between the top 3. And I'm sure Gabs and also Robinette, and also Shay Shahwend, but it's gonna be really tough between the top 6. And I guess the toughest will be between Carter, Avi, and Amir, and Gabs, who should have been top positions but wasn't able, and I think crashed early in qualifying. We have no Gabs and Flip are on the mediums, so let's see how that will change. There they go, now lining up on the grid. And I need to get a good angle, but I can't, apparently. Still waiting for the lights. Still have yellow flags. Waiting for the green flags. And there we go now. And that's a good angle. And the lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Let's see what we're gonna have. And Avi will swing. I think that's a bad start from Avi. Already down to P3 and now down to P4. We have Robinette went off track. We have yellow flags out on sector 1. I think that's trouble at the back with Thibaut. Okay, no, come back. Well, that's a bad start from Avi, who's down to P4, also Flip is down to P9. We already have Amir right on the tail of Connor. Amir is not going to make it easy for Connor this race. Meanwhile, in the back we've had between Marty and also Vance losing 2 positions. I think Vance is in some kind of trouble as Hank goes from the inside and is successfully ahead, so I think something is wrong with Vance. Meanwhile, back at the top, and you can see Avey looking back to take that position. He lost to Robinette at the start. Let's see Gabs, who's very close behind Shahwan. And not close enough. Getting close is something, and while overtaking is a whole different thing. You know, we've had Avey take back his 3rd position, even though he should be looking back to taking his 2nd position. We have Amir pulling away from Avey at some 1.7 seconds ahead of Avey now, though he's staying in range with Connor. He still does not have DRS. So that's obviously, I think Amir received a warning for that. And yellow flags in sector 3, and that's Shahwan out of the race. And there he goes in the wall, and damn, it's sector 3. And we only have the yellow flags out. He's in the middle of the track though. I wonder what Michael Massey has to say about that. Apparently he doesn't have anything to say about that. And yeah, it's green flags, and the fastest lap from the Mercedes driver, a 1:25.777, and from Amir E77. That's the cool one. Our DRS has just been enabled. Let the battle rage. Even though we only have 2 drivers in the DRS zone within each other, so I don't think that's gonna happen. This amazing pursuit between Connor and Amir. The Mercedes, we take that lead. Let's see, you're gonna have, these gonna have DRS. Now heading into turn turn 13, yeah, but still not close enough. I think we're gonna see some action down the main straight. And yellow flags again in sector 3. Nothing, no trouble. Let's see now, Amir, is he gonna do it? DRS open down the main straight, and they're gonna be heading into turn 1 now. Not close enough. It's gonna be a long battle between Amir and Connor. Still, it's not easy to overtake on this track. He's much closer than Then he was one lap earlier. Yeah, way closer, and that's an excellent exit from Amir, who's now gonna have DRS, even though he's not taking advantage of that slipstream for some reason, and that's another fastest lap from Amir, getting real close, but not close enough. He's gonna have another go at it, heading into turn 3 now. Well, DRS also. That's still... Now Gab's going into the pits now for some reason, and he's on the hards. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure Gab's had some kind of problem, because I don't think no one would normally go into the pits. Let's switch to hards suddenly on lap 5. So I wonder if Amir is gonna saving his tires or not. His strategy is gonna play a big role in the battle between Amir and Connor. DRS again, but I don't think it will be leading to any fruition. Same result. Six laps in, and we still don't have action in this Australian Grand Prix, even though Amir is really close behind Connor. And that's a penalty from Connor, so that's the elephant in the room. Amir is still on the clean slate. Connor had warnings. And I can see Amir is having a hard time with his car, oversteered. And sorry for that. The first time it happens, and I'm pretty sure someone will call me out for it. But yeah. That's pretty close. Will this be it? Now it's really close. Now heading into turn 1. Amir with that slipstream. Will he go from the inside? No, he won't risk it. But he's gonna have DRS again. Now heading into turn 3. And he's much closer than he was before. And Connor closing the door, not allowing Amir to go for any moves from the inside. And thank you for that annoyment. And it's starting to get intense between the two drivers. And I'm pretty sure the tires are starting to die. And that's yellow flags in sector 2. Well, let's see another pursuit, but first, let's see who's behind. So we'll go for that undercut. So that's Robinet going first for that pit stop. He's in now. He's the first driver to pit. First driver to pit in normal conditions, I mean. I wonder how the strategy battle will go between Connor and Amir, especially Connor has a 3 seconds penalty, so he's gonna have to improvise a bit. And we have Robinet switching to the hards. He's trying to go for that one stop. Amir catching ground on Connor. He's now gonna have DRS heading into turn 13. Yeah, 13. And he's now very close. Will he go from the inside? And still not going for it, but this time it's gonna be a hell of a fight heading into turn 1, or maybe even before. Let's see how it's gonna go between the two drivers. He's very close, and that's Connor not going for that pit stop. Good lord. How is Amir gonna react to this? That's Connor around right and switching to those hards. That's Amir in the lead of the race. Connor is on a crucial outlap. If he's gonna try and go for that undercut. Let's see if Amir is gonna pit this lap, because from my knowledge of Amir, I don't think so. Because this driver is known to extend his stints as much as possible. Well, let's see if that's gonna change in the given what Connor did. Will Amir go into the pits? I think the right decision would be going into the pits. And yeah, he's gonna go into the pits. Who's gonna come out ahead? Will it be Connor or Amir? Will that strategy work with Connor? Let's see. Connor, he's now heading into the final couple of turns, and now this chicane. Come on, let's go. That's a slow. And who'll come out ahead? And now Connor charging in on the home straight, and that's Connor ahead of Amir. Actually, they were gonna head side by side, very close. But that's Connor ahead of Amir, and he's now 1.4 seconds ahead of Amir. Though he gained about 1 second in that undercut. But Amir is on mediums, whereas Connor is on damn hards. That's gonna be an interesting variable. Amir is on much faster tires, but will Amir be able to save those tires long enough till the end of the race? I think he can. I mean, I've been watching Amir for about a year now, we could say, less than a year. And he's been frequently able to save his tires, which I think set him aside from all the rest of the drivers, since he's not only speed, he's consistency. You know, AV pitting, he took his softs to 10 laps, and also flip, pitting. Let's see now, Amir with DRS. He's on much faster tires, but he's still not close enough to do that overtake on Connor. DRS again, this time heading into turn 3. Amir needs to save his tires. As I was saying, if he went for too many attacks, and no, that was close call on that curb. And now on the main straight again, he's not gonna change his line. Connor is getting back into the racing line. Still not getting close enough, in my opinion. He's saving his tires, I'm sure. That's what he should do. Oh, he's very close. Is he gonna try and go from the inside? I think Amir was thinking about it for a moment, but he's not gonna risk it. Pretty risky move. He's gonna get his chance later on, and maybe now heading into turn 13, and that's a bad exit from turn 12. No, that's gonna be a no-no. We go now very close, and now on the home straight. I think this is it. He's gonna have a DRS soon, and he doesn't have. Oh, yeah, he does have DRS. Yeah, I think the beep sound is playing up. It's only playing when actually DRS is close. And now very close, this time heading into turn 3. Is he gonna go from the inside? And oh, they're gonna go side by side now heading into turn 4. It's still gonna be Connor ahead. Damn, that's really close. I think they bumped wheels for a moment, and now up into the circuit, into sector 2, where it's so difficult to overtake. Now I think it's a turn to 13. Which means we're gonna stay on Amir's POV for a long time. Or not, he's very close, and he has now DRS on the home straight. Yeah, this is it. He's gonna go now from the outside, heading into turn 1. Connor from the inside, and who is on the grass? Amir is on the grass now. They're gonna go side by side into turn 3 this time. Connor from the inside, really gonna be defending? No, and that's gonna be Amir now in the lead of the race. He's still side of Amir. Connor really going aggressive. He has some tires to kill. Amir doesn't. That's Amir in the lead of the race. Lap 15. The time flies when we have battles like this. I know that's Connor off track for a bit. Let's change a bit and switch to Gabs and Robinette, since we've been with Amir and Connor for the whole race now. And I don't want some people calling for injustice and all that kind. So for Gabs in the AlphaTauri, he's P6 now. He put it very early on those hards. I think he's still got one more stop left. 40 laps left to go. He's trying to go from the inside, and he's ahead of Robinette at turn 11. In yellow flag, then that's Vans in the wall here in the Williams. And the safety car has been called. That's what we've been waiting for. Amir and Connor, it's the safety car. Everything is now changed. Avy is back in the game. Flip is gonna go. It's Gabs. I think he's gonna go for mediums again. Let's see how each driver will choose. Avy to another set of mediums. And Flip to another set of mediums. Yeah, I think 15 laps left. That's gonna be mediums for everyone. But does Amir have another pair of mediums? That's the question. He used one. I think he has two. Unless he used one in qualifying. He may have used a pair of mediums. But they're still yet to pit. Yeah, Mason going to softs for... This is gonna be about 12 laps, I guess. Yeah, there they go now into the pits. What's gonna be their strategy? Oh! Ouch. Oh, that's a front wing change for Connor. Well, that's a whole new race. 12 laps left to go. Safety car is out, and we have Thibaut in the middle of Connor and Amir. I wonder if he's gonna be able to pass him. 'Cause that's gonna be cool, and that's gonna be. I think that's a very bad feature of the game. It doesn't let lapped cars to unlap themselves during a safety car. I think Thibaut should do something to let Connor pass. Maybe drive slowly so the game lets him pass. But pretty sure Connor is mad that he's behind a lapped car. Well, Amir is gonna be, whereas Amir really pulling away in that P1. And this safety car is not what Connor wanted. That's gonna be another lap of a safety car, and Gabs switching to the softs. A good looking Aston Martin safety car. An upgrade for that from the ugly Mercedes one, I guess. Still no message from the FIA. Okay, there it is. The safety car will be in this lap. Let's go. 11 laps left to go after the safety car is in again. And I hope... I think the Haas in the middle is gonna pose some trouble for Connor, unless the gentleman follows protocol, and then I think that'll be cool. Yeah, he does. He doesn't. Okay, he should be making way. He's blue flags condition. Yeah, Swimanats. I wonder if... Yeah, that's gonna be close. It's 0. The car is 0.9 seconds behind. On the other hand, I think the driver to watch is Gabs. He's on softs. Can he win this race? I don't know. It's very close, and he's only to the leader. He's only 5 seconds behind Amir. I think that's a possibility, but again he has penalties. 3 seconds on them. We'll see how much he'll be lapping, and we could do the math. And he's very close behind Robinette, and they're gonna be heading into turn 1. Gabs from the inside, and that's gonna be easy peasy for Gabs with on the softs. Next target will be Avi, who is, I think, coming close behind Connor. You see that? Gabs using some kind of clear air, so let's see what kind of lap he's gonna be able to do. Meanwhile, that's Avi here. DRS has just been enabled, and Gabs is already within DRS range, and 124.557 from Gabs on those softs. He's flying. Let's see the comparison between Amir, and 126, and Gabs was 1.5 seconds faster than Amir in the previous lap. Oh, there. I think the odds are really high. Penalties? Penalties. Well, that's 3 seconds, I guess. But I think Gabs, he's about 2.7 seconds. If he kept at this rate, he's gonna be way ahead of penalty range. Well, we'll see. Overtaking is hard on this. It's difficult on this track. Let's see if he's gonna be able to overtake AV. He's gonna have DRS. He's very close. AV's gonna have DRS, so DRS train is the last thing Gabs won it now. That's gonna make his job way harder than he wanted. Oh, there you go, that's the train. He's gonna, oh, that's a teeny tiny touch. He's very close. He's gonna go from the inside. And there he goes, and no contact, and AV was a bit on the grass, but safe. And through next target will be Connor. I don't know if he has some kind of damage. Meanwhile, Connor is catching up to Amir. And that's Connor now 0.4 seconds behind Amir. Everything is up for this race. 7 laps left to go. Who will prevail down under here in Melbourne? Gabs is... oh, that's another penalty from Gabs. That's gonna 6 seconds worth of penalties from Gabs. That's I'm gonna make his job easier. He's way faster than Connor and AV. Amir, sorry. He has DRS. Connor has DRS. We try to go from the inside. No, he won't. Man, that's really close. Connor's gonna have DRS, which will help him hold Gabs, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold him from enough. I think that's another fastest lap from Gabs, if not mistaken. Yeah, that's another fast lap from Gabs. Meanwhile, Connor is really close, and he's gonna go from the outside of turn 3, and that's still gonna be Amir ahead. He's taking the outside line heading to turn 4, and will still be in the lead. What an amazing race we're having here in Australia. Will Gabs now try and join this battle? He's right behind them. Connor is He's very close behind Amir. He's gonna try and go from the outside, and they side by side, and ooh, Amir is still ahead. Now this is a DRS zone. And turn 13, and from the outside, and Connor in the lead of the Australian Grand Prix or not. He's in the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. Let's see if Gabs is gonna go for that second. Oh, and Amir, a lot of oversteer from Amir, and it's now side by side with Gabs, and that's Gabs ahead of Amir now. Oh, that really went down. That all went downfall for that all went downhill. Sorry, for Amir. See Gabs, he's on much faster tires. Ooh, taking a lot of curb. That was close. He should be more careful. He needs to make 6 seconds over Amir, and Connor needs to make 3 seconds over Amir. I'll check if Amir any warnings. Only one warning. Oh, 2 warnings. So if Amir gets penalty, I don't know. Meanwhile, let's see. Gabs is now in the inside, and still Connor ahead. A much better exit from Connor. This battle is really gonna help Amir. It's only going 4 laps. Gabs needs 6 seconds. And he's gonna have DRS now on the home straight. They're gonna be heading into turn 1. Connor taking the inside, switching back to the outside, and ooh, side by side. And now with turn 2, still side by side. They're gonna make turn 3, and that's Gabs in the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. He's in the lead on track. He's not in the lead actually. He will lose 2 positions, and Amir is gonna win the Australian Grand Prix if things stay as they are now. Gabs is in clear air right now. His tires are dying. His tires are oh no. Okay, that's another penalty for Connor. More and more good news for Amir. So as I was saying, Gabs' tires are coming to an end. Yeah, he's starting to lose time. He needs 6 seconds over Amir. Not over Connor though. He won't need those 6 seconds. 4 laps left to go. Can he do it? Oh, that's... Avey going in the pits. I think maybe some kind of trouble with Avey. Three laps left to go. Still, the top 2 drivers are not within enough range, and as we can see, Amir is pulling away, pulling back. He's going slower. He has 1 warning, and 1 warning could be enough to take that win from him. Every time race control comes up, I'm afraid Amir gets a warning. He's 2 seconds now away. No, Connor is really close. Well, And the lead is now 2.2 seconds. 2.4 and rising. Still way short of 6. And, oh, and a lot of oversteer from Gabs. Well, I could say this is a battle for P2. Another penalty from Connor. Oh, and what is the AI doing? That was pretty stupid, okay. Another penalty from Connor. It's 9 seconds worth of penalties. This is what the pressure does. He's now down a... he'll finish... he'll finish maybe even behind Flip at this rate. Final lap of the race. Amir is heading for another win, except if he gets the penalty. Come on, Amir, don't do it. Oh, meanwhile, I don't know how I missed out on this battle for P2. And, yeah, side by side, even though... Oh, no, contact between Gabs and Connor. God damn, Connor. And, oh, another and he's out of the race. No, no, Connor, come on. What the hell was that? He's out of the race in the final lap of the race. Come on, man. You can't do such thing. Oh. Ooh. Okay, back at it. And there he goes now, he crosses the line. But he's not gonna be. And there he goes, he crosses the line. And Amir wins the Australian Grand Prix. Again. And Flip is on the podium, surprisingly. That's gonna be it for this Grand Prix. Amir winning. And sure, Carter is absolutely gutted. I'm very sad to see it end like this. He deserved to win. Gabs deserved to win. And I think Amir deserves to win, because not getting penalties is not something easy. And he manages to do it every time, almost every time. That's gonna be a double podium for the Mercedes. So, Amir taking the win, another win, and he's gonna be expanding the lead again. Gab second after a strategic masterclass, switching to the softs. If he switched to the softs earlier on, he could have won. It could have been way different. Flip third in his first podium of the season. That's an amazing performance from the Mercedes drivers. Robinette fourth, Mason fifth, AV 6, 7 for Monty 8. That's a DNF from Connor. Unfortunately, Marno will not participate. Table 10th, Hank 11th, and that's DNF for Vans also and Shahuan. Thank you for everyone who is watching and who will be watching. No, I don't think anyone makes it to the end. And to everyone who makes it to the end, you're the best. And I hope to see you next week in Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I did the calendar, I should know. It's actually Japan. So yeah, we'll see you next week.